This one's gonna be more of a venting style video, but um, I'm in my feelings right now. Uh, I have to admit that there's this girl I like, and if you watch my previous video, it makes sense because the title of the previous video is I like this girl but can't tell her, which is still true. Not can't in the sense that I don't think it'll bring anything bad, however, it's just my own overthinking in the sense that I don't want to make things awkward and I don't want to lose her. And the thing is, we're about to graduate too. So, I mean, we're going to go our separate ways regardless. But the reason why I'm making this video is because dealing with these kind of emotions, um, it brings up a lot of things that just irritate me. And I just wanted to talk about them. One is how people respond when you say, you're going through heartbreak in whatever form, whether you're heartbroken because you just broken up with someone or you're heartbroken because of unrequited love, like in my case. The usual advice makes it seem as if because you actually feel something from this, that means you hate yourself. In other words, like the usual advice or comfort is that, that's why you got to have self-love. So that way, when people go in and out of your life, which is expected, you're not shaken by it. Like, you still have that foundation of like getting back to the things you enjoy, getting back into the things like, that keep you afloat, that make you you, regardless of anyone in your life, which is true. That advice is solid. However, I don't like it because it implies that because I actually feel things for people and that I'm disappointed that things didn't work out the way I wanted, all of a sudden that means I hate myself. And that's not the case. I'm very proud of the self love that I have cultivated because, yes, I have self esteem issues. However, I have come a long way. Like, I'm not that person anymore who used to legit, like, crash out if someone didn't text me back within a certain time frame. Like, I'm not that person anymore. And I'm glad of that. I'm the kind of person who loves my time alone. I am I prefer my time alone. I go on walks alone. I take myself out on dates and outings alone. I've gone to the film alone. I've gone to mountains alone. I've gone to the museum alone, out to eat alone. I prefer all of that honestly alone. In fact, recently I went to my first concert. In fact, I should upload the footage from that. But I went to my first concert ever. I'm 24. I went to my first concert ever alone. And I preferred it that way. I planned it the whole time just to go alone. In fact, if if one of my friends had asked me if they could come with, I would have said no. I would have said no. This is my time. Like, leave me alone. But yeah. So, and the thing is, the people who know me know that about me. So it's like the fact that even when I am vulnerable about this, how this isn't usually me, but the times where I'm like this, where I'm like I'm genuinely feeling something for someone, and I want it to be one way so badly, it's still that same advice as like just immediately hop back into what makes you you. Just distract yourself. Just um, don't even worry about it. Just be so focused on you. It's like, damn, can I have space to breathe? Like, can, can I not just grieve the fact that, hey, like, this is something I want and I don't have it yet. And, I'm sad about that. Like, that's something, I don't know. Plus, it's a bit different for someone like me who hasn't had any romantic experiences yet. I'm 24 and as I said in my previous video, I've never dated anyone, never kissed anyone, never even been on a date, never held hands, like any of that kind of stuff. So this is something that I want, like personally, like I'm monogamous. I want a romantic relationship in my life. Like I envision like, long-term committed relationship. That's what I desire. That's what I like. So the fact that it hasn't happened for me yet, I am sad about that sometimes. And it feels like I'm not allowed to be in court, according to some people or some opinions, whatever. Like my friends who they have that experience, they've been in a relationship before. They've been in long-term relationships. They've had like, short-term, whatever, but regardless, they've had experience, right? So coming from them and family members as well, coming from them, it's like, well, dang, at least you've had the experience, and now you're telling me to just don't worry about that kind of stuff and just focus on you. It's not that bad. Um, don't dive into that self-hatred stuff. I'm like, bro, I don't hate myself. It's just something I want. And the thing is, um, I'm not bitter about it. Like, I love my life as it is right now. Like I said, I love my solitude. There are plenty of times where I see someone else's relationship. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm glad I'm single. Like, and truth be told, in my own personal life, my friends and loved ones' relationships, they've rarely ever made me want to have a relationship. If anything, it's been mostly like, fictional characters in their relationships that made me want to get into a relationship, with very few real life relationships making me want to be in one. Like, very few, unfortunately. So yeah, so the advice hits a bit different to someone like me. Like, if you've dated someone, it can still affect you, but to someone like me, it's just like, in other words, okay, so why are you allowed to try and not have it turn out the way you want, but I'm not? You know, like, at least, like, what it's like to have mutual affection, because that's something I haven't had. Like, even mutual affection, um, is something I haven't experienced. Every single person I've been interested in hasn't reciprocated, unfortunately. So there's that too. So it's like, after a while, it does sting. And I wish people would acknowledge that without making it seem like I'm just derailing all my progress in one instance. It's like, I can be sad about something, especially an accumulation of something. It's like, damn, I like people, but for some reason, it's just like, not reciprocated, which is out of their control. I can't control who I like. They can't control who they like. So I'm not at all blaming them either. So what I want to say is that I wish I was allowed to grieve over that, to to say that that's, damn, that hurts, without making it seem as if, because I'm sad about this, therefore that means all my self-love is out the window, all my progress is out the window. All of a sudden I'm deeply insecure. All of a sudden I just don't have any self-respect. It's like, no, it's just something I want. It hasn't happened yet. And I'm sad about that. That's all. And one last thing as well. Um, Someone in my life, like, they did comfort me when I told them about this, and I appreciate them. However, they made it seem as if, because specifically I haven't had sex, that's why the feelings I feel right now are so intense. In other words, because I haven't experienced, like, physical intimacy, that's why the unrequited love hurts so much. And that annoyed me, because as someone who's demisexual, which, if you don't know what that means, basically I have to have a strong emotional connection to someone before I start thinking about having sex with them. Basically, it's different for everyone, but that's how I interpret it. Um, as someone who's demisexual and who doesn't prioritize sex like that, it's like, why is that the forefront? Why is it that because I haven't had sex, therefore that means everything I feel is times 10? Does that mean one day, if I have sex, I won't care as much afterwards? Like, how does that work exactly? Like, it just felt off-putting, because once again, it's centering sex at the forefront of everything. Meanwhile, I'm over here sad because I just really want to hold her hand. Like, I just, in terms of physical intimacy, I would just love to hold her. I would just love to kiss her, maybe. But I don't know. So to go from that to, oh, it's because you haven't had sex, that's why it feels so deep for you right now. I don't know. It just made me feel icky. It made me feel, once again, just pointing out how much I lack, how much I lack, and making it seem as if because I lack, I won't get what I want. But at the same time, it's like, oh, don't go after it, then you'll get it. Oh, but if you don't show initiative, then you won't get it either. It's like, okay, well, screw me, I guess. But I don't know. That was the last thing too. But I think I'll end the video here. And I guess I just want to say, I feel like it's okay to want things. Like, normally I'm a machine. Like, normally I'm just so focused on myself. I feel so good about myself. I have that so much self-love that I like looking in the mirror and be like, dang, I look cute today. Or like, dang, I look really nice. I dressed really, really well. Like, I love all of that. I love the moments where I'm just chilling in my apartment at night, playing video games, drinking some chocolate milk. I'm like, yeah, this is what life is all about. Like, trust me, I have plenty of those moments. But there are moments when I close my laptop and I head to bed, I'm like, damn, I wish I was cuddling with someone right now. Or damn, I wish I had someone leave me voice notes telling me they love me. Or I wish I had someone who I could hold hands with and just walk with, someone who would just tell me about their day, someone who just thinks of me in that way, that kind of thing. And I don't normally feel this way. Like, I really like people as it is. So when I do like someone, I admit, yes, I love hard. I guess you can say that. I do, I guess, have strong feelings because that's something I deeply cherish. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'll continue to work on myself no matter what. For example, I went to the gym today, even though I felt sad, because that's something for me. I'm not even going to the gym to get an aesthetic body in hopes of getting a partner. I'm going to the gym in hopes of like taking care of my health and getting an aesthetic body, but for myself. Because I'll tell you the truth, if I was doing this for a girl, I wouldn't be as dedicated. Like, I would not be up early in the morning doing home workouts and then going to the gym to do a gym workout and then making sure I eat right, doing all that just for a girl. Because if I was doing it for a girl, it wouldn't be worth it, because then what if I get sick, or what if I get injured and I can't work out, and then my uh, body starts showing as much since I haven't been working out? She's just gonna leave me. So yeah, I don't want a relationship like that either. So yeah, that's another way of me showing up for myself and having self love and self respect for me. So yeah, I'm still gonna work on myself no matter what, and I still want things, and I guess that's why I'm making this video, because generally I already feel better just making this video and getting this out there and getting this off my chest. And yes, I could have just written this in my journal, but I feel like other people are experiencing this as well, and maybe this might help someone. And I hope it does help someone, because I feel like a lot more people may be going through this, but we don't have the space to talk about it. So yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. See ya.